Natasha.
Debbie.
Show.
The show.
Welcome to it. Just two patriotic girls.
Learning about the world.
So please, don't take us the wrong way.
Welcome to the show, everyone.
I don't know why the Jaws music.
I don't know why you're doing Jaws. It's kind of scary.
I can't see my hand right.
So we have a lovely Navy ship floating across the screen.
Okay, it wasn't quite as cool as I planned it to. Hi, we're still low budget. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Sorry about that. So yeah, UK, we missed a memo apparently.
What memo did we miss?
Exactly why we're here.
That is true.
UK is building the new submarine that is totally different than any other subs on Earth.
Wow.
No one told us.
I know. We need to learn more information about
Yeah,
this.
so this video just came popping up on like a recommended video or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no one told us about this. So intriguing, interesting, fascinating. What's the deal here?
That's right. If you know our show, you know we love military. So
military loving ladies.
obviously we have to do this video.
Yes, and we want to do this video. We want to learn about this and find out what is the deal, man? What's going on here? So what's so different about this than the other subs? What's happening? I mean, you're building this now. There's a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever thought about living on a submarine?
No.
I haven't either. I think it would be a little claustrophobic, but I'm glad for the people that do.
So we're going to get into this video. I'm stupid excited to learn about this. Love hearing about our allies. You guys know that, like Debbie said. And as usual, if we have any active duty or veterans watching in the military, whether it be American, whether it be Australian, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you.
So it's time, guys. Let's see what the UK is cooking. Oh, that's cool.
The new Royal Navy Dreadnought class submarine, which is currently under construction.
Okay. I didn't know it was an AI voice. That's going to annoy some of y'all. It annoys me too, but I'm going to pretend it's not here and just get in on this and pay attention to the material. That's all I'm going to do. Does it bother you?
No, it's not bothering me yet, but I have to say, the Dreadnought, that's pretty cool.
Yes. All right, sorry.
The new Royal Navy Dreadnought class submarine, which is currently under construction, has innovative features that promise to take stealth to a whole new level. The Dreadnought is a massive undertaking for UK industry, and there is no doubt that it will be a huge win for the UK over the next few decades.
Yeah? Not just for the UK? Huge win for all of us.
The Dreadnought submarine will be the most stealthy and largest ever built for Royal Navy. HMS Dreadnought and HMS Valiant, the first two ships, are already under construction.
Awesome.
The Dreadnought is destined to take over Britain's nuclear deterrent in the 2030s. These new classes will be larger in order to include a number of new stealth features.
Wow, the length of
That's a beast.
3 Olympic swimming pools.
Yeah, that's a beast. It looks like a second ago when they showed that one clip, it looked like a giant evil shark.
It did. I was going to say it looked like shark skin.
It did. And I know they're not actually going to show us the real thing because it's being built still, right? But still, it's like Dreadnought class are just so much more futuristic in so many ways, I think, than a lot of the subs out there. This is insanely cool.
Thank you.
New classes will be larger in order to include a number of new stealth features.
Such as?
Like its battleship namesake, the new submarines will feature cutting-edge naval propulsion design, incredible firepower, and several features that will set it apart even from other modern submarines. They will be armed with Trident D5 missiles, which is enough firepower to potentially destroy any major city and most of the surrounding area in a 7-mile radius.
Whoa.
Holy crap, that's awesome. First stage rocket motor, interstage equipment section, third stage rocket motor, missing the bottom, second stage, reentry body, okay. Whoa, dude.
To destroy a major city.
Now we share missiles, or you guys get missiles, I think, from the U.S. And then we share a lot of different things, a lot of different, intelligent things, like that computer stuff. So this is so cool.
It definitely is.
Stupid cool, actually. But just seeing that like that that's an awesome missile. Dang. Go back to what he just said. What's capable of again?
They will be armed with Trident D5 missiles, which is enough firepower to potentially destroy any major city and most of the surrounding area in a 7-mile radius.
And with a 7-mile radius?
This is a fearsome amount of firepower per submarine, especially when you then multiply that by up to 4 Dreadnought-class subs, which could be on patrol at any time. In other words, one Dreadnought submarine could potentially destroy most of continental China, a lethal weapon of mass destruction.
Whoa. What? Okay, hold up. So if I just want to make this clear real quick, even though I think it's cool, I don't want this to happen.
Definitely not.
Yeah, please understand, we don't want war. We're not war people. We love the military.
Yes.
We don't want you to go to war. We don't want us to go to war. We don't want anyone to go to war.
We want to hope these are never used.
Yeah, we're not condoning this, but hey, we should have these things in some regard, I think. Some people may disagree. That's an opinion. That's fine. But, I think it's cool. But like I'm saying, I'm not saying we should be using it and run to it. We prefer peacetime than wartime.
Continental China, a lethal weapon of mass destruction.
That's a weapon of mass destruction. Jeez.
These large submarines will have 4 533mm torpedo tubes for Spearfish medium-range heavyweight torpedoes.
Whoa.
The Spearfish can hit targets up to 65 kilometers away. These torpedoes were specifically designed to intercept high-speed, deep-diving enemy submarines with titanium hulls, such as the Alpha and Sierra classes. The Dreadnought class is being constructed at a special time in history.
Yeah.
For the first time, 3 major allied countries are designing and building their next generation of nuclear ballistic missile submarines at the same time. The United States has the Columbia class, the United Kingdom has the Dreadnought class, and France has the SNLE-3G.
2035. Okay. Wow.
This fortuitous event is allowing the United States, the United Kingdom, and France to actively share mutually beneficial components, thereby improving future naval relations and efficiencies. The Dreadnought is mid-sized of the 3 submarines, measuring 150
hold up, man.
The Dreadnought
I can't quite get it on. I don't know, ours was quite that much bigger, but
is mid-sized of the 3 submarines.
There, got it right there.
Thank you.
Holy crap. Columbia, man. But of the 3, I'm going back to what I said before. Still, the Dreadnought still looks the most futuristic. I think ours looks the least futuristic of the 3 because it's so much bigger. I think the size of it makes it look less modern and futuristic in a way.
Exactly.
Not that matters. I mean, yeah, again, I wouldn't want to mess with anybody that has these at their capabilities, like I wouldn't. But look at the differences in these 16 missiles, 12 missiles, 16 missiles. Like, this is insanely amazingly cool. And
I like how they put on there how much crew each one can hold too.
Yeah, but geez.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and there's going to be so many other countries, though, allied countries that aren't going to have the ability to do this because they're going to be so much smaller.
Yeah, they're too small to do that. Yes, of course.
I know otherwise they would be doing it too. But
definitely pays to be friends.
Yeah, it pays to be friends, that's for sure.
Measuring 153.6 meters long and 12.8 meters wide, with 12 Trident missiles and a crew of 130.
That's insane.
Compare that to the larger Columbia-class sub, which is 171 meters long, 13 meters wide, and equipped with 16 Trident missiles and a crew of 155. The French SNLE-3G is the smallest of the 3, measuring 148 meters long and 12.5 meters wide, and carrying 16 Trident missiles and a crew of 100 people.
Can that thing handle it? First Royal Navy submarine to be built with separate female crew quarters.
Was primarily...
Dude, slow down. Sorry.
I mean, that was important information.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Separate female crew quarters, toilets, and washing facilities. I think that's really cool.
That is amazing.
He's going too fast with this. That's really interesting and neat. And heck yeah, and it's got 3 chefs and a doctor of the 130 crew members. 1 doctor, huh? I don't know what's typical, but go to the women.
Yeah.
The Dreadnought was primarily designed by BAE Systems in collaboration with Rolls-Royce and the SDA as part of the Dreadnought Alliance. The submarine is being built at the BAE Barrow in Furness Shipyard in northwest England, with nuclear propulsion systems being built by Rolls-Royce Submarine Division in Derby.
Derby. It's Derby, we know that now.
The Dreadnought class will use an X-form rudder system for greater control, a quieter turbo-electric drive, and a pump jet propulsor for improved power with a lower acoustic signature, similar to the U.S. Columbia-class C-3G. The new PWR-3 pressurized water reactor, based on a U.S. design but using UK reactor technology, powers the Dreadnought. Its simpler design necessitates fewer coolant pumps, making it much quieter.
Okay. I love when we work together. It's so awesome, man.
It is.
Dreadnought, unlike the other two submarines, has a relatively elongated and streamlined sail in the front third of the sub, as well as bow planes, rather than sailplanes. These bow planes will most likely be retractable for high-speed maneuvering or when surfaced. The Dreadnought has used whale-inspired design to achieve better performance.
Okay, that's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
One of the most intriguing aspects of the Dreadnought-class submarines will be their distinct take on the double-hull design. Modern submarines in the United States, including the new Columbia-class, have a single hull design and a distinctive cylindrical shape with a rounded front. Other submarines, such as those built by Russia and China, have two hulls. However, unlike the Russian double-hull design, the outer hull of the Dreadnought is much lighter and not designed for strength. In addition, unlike other double-hulled submarines, the reinforcing frames will be located on the inside of the inner hull, as they are in the single-hulled Columbia. The Dreadnought-class submarine appears to primarily use its double hull for a new reason, namely stealth.
Okay. Slow down, dude. 17,200 tons, largest submarines ever built for the Royal Navy. Royal Navy.
Very good job. Yes.
Well done. This is insanely cool. Wow.
And again, very happy to be your friend.
Yeah, we are very happy to be friends. Again, like you said, a minute ago, like I love when we work together.
Absolutely.
This is what
share
makes
the technology, work on, advancing everything.
Yes.
Together.
We're cousins, and we keep the world safe together. Some people may not like that comment, but it's true. Wow, that's huge. I can't even fathom the weight of that.
No.
Has anyone here watching ever worked in military veterans or whatnot, ever been in a sub? Let us know.
The UK Ministry of Defence stated that the next 3 boats would also be given names with historical significance. The names of the ships will be HMS Dreadnought, HMS Valiant, HMS Warspite, and HMS King George IV.
That's not 4, that's 6. That's a 6. That's a 6. He said 4.
It is.
So I don't know. I feel kind of silly here. I don't know the names and the meanings behind them. So if you get in the comments, help me out with that one. Help us out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, he said 4.
The Ministry of Defense anticipates that the first submarine will enter service in the early 2030s, with the Columbia-class scheduled to enter service in 2031, and the French SNLE-3G around 2035.
I'll be really old then.
Dreadnought, like the most stealthy existing submarines, will include mechanisms to protect against electromagnetic detection and tracking. To improve visual stealth when near the surface, the outer surface will be a different color than in previous versions.
Really?
For many years, and in some other leading navies still today, the main focus for making submarines stealthy was to make the propulsion quieter. In this regard, Royal Navy ships are already considered very quiet. The Dreadnought, on the other hand, will feature a new turbo-electric drive.
Manufacturers only fresh water, it said?
Yeah.
The main defense of a submarine is its stealth.
Can't see in
Speed, depth, and countermeasures can all help a submarine escape, but the best way to survive is to not be seen in the first place.
Correct.
As a result, it is unsurprising that submarines being built today will be more stealthy than those already in service.
Oh yeah. So what does this replace, guys? I don't know what is. Did they say the current one? I'm so sorry if I missed that.
If you did, I missed it too.
I missed it too. I don't know what it replaces.
So check this out. A modern gym
I was just looking
facilities
at
for the
that.
crew, including exercise bikes, rowers,
weight
weight
benches.
machines. Wow.
A running machine across train. I don't know what's currently on these things because never been on a sub. Obviously, don't have any reason to be on one.
Right.
But, and I wouldn't want to be underground in the water.
Mhm.
No, thank you. I'm good. But anyone that can do this, man, you're a freaking rock star. But yeah, this has got some pretty amazing stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
It sure
the
does.
stealth, wow, the stealthiness of it is awesome. The first time in Royal Navy submarine, there will be a classroom study area.
Nice.
Doctor works in the designated sick bay, conducting routine checkups, and then it goes away. That's gonna be crazy when that's done.
It's going to be insane.
Yeah. Ah,
Insanely cool, that is.
absolutely. Oh, that was so neat and interesting. You know, again, I hope no one took that the wrong way. Our excitement at seeing stuff like this isn't because we're like warmongers or anything like that.
No, not at
Quite
all.
the opposite. Never like wartime anywhere in the world, no matter who, what, and what, you know. But it's just really cool to see, you know, the advancement, nations working together. You
Exactly. Sharing technology
Absolutely.
and working, like you said, sharing the technology and working together to build better equipment, better
know, you got to modernize this stuff.
defense equipment.
Yeah. You have to modernize these things because time moves on and you get better stuff. And then the other, you know, the people, the bad guys, you know,
Yep,
they get,
they're advancing, so you got to advance too. So
yeah, and absolutely, it's just interesting. But there's so much there too, and they're also streamlined, all three of them. You know, again, I don't know though what it's taking the place of once it does come out.
True.
That I don't know. I'm actually in the comments of the main video right now, just kind of looking at it for a second. Somebody said it is unique. It flies under the clouds. There's a lot again, but we're not war people. We don't want wars to happen.
No, absolutely
so
not.
Please don't take our excitement and interest that way. It's just seeing the technology changing, advancing, and again, like I said before, working together and having the equipment. But I thought that was so cool to learn about and see it.
Absolutely.
Well, we didn't exactly see it. We're not gonna see it for a very, very long time, but interesting information.
The information that we got from there, and I think that's very great. The Royal Navy has put on the female quarters in there. I mean, that's very awesome to have that there.
I agree.
Other than that, I mean, just an amazing ship, amazing advancement into the future.
Absolutely. That's perfectly said. Well done. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let us know in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. It's always interesting to look at, you know, what's coming out, what's being done, what's happening. And we're sad that we didn't get the memo about this originally. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, please love, like, jazz.
Be as strong as Tyson.
Bye, guys.
Bye.